Make the child truly your own. Zara and Zaldi have been married for several years. They have been wanting to have a child. But despite the years that have gone by, they tried so hard and they still had no child. Zaldi's cousin Lala had an unwanted and neglected baby. Zara and Zaldi offered to raise him up as their own. Lala agreed. They were able to register the baby's birth certificate under their name. Later, they learned that this is a crime and they could go to jail for it. It carries a penalty of 12 years imprisonment and it's called simulation of birth. So, what can they do? They can make the child's status legal under a 2019 Philippine law. It is RA 11222. This law grants amnesty to people like them and they will not be deemed to have committed any crime. However, they must prove that they comply with 5 conditions. 1. They did it for the best interest of the child. 2. The child must have been living with them as of March 2016. Number 3. All throughout, they have treated the child as their very own. Number 4. They should file a petition with the DSWD on or before March 2029. And the 5th condition, they must have a certification from the DSWD that the child is available for adoption. In addition, they must also prove 7 qualifications. Number 1, that they are Filipino citizens or if a foreigner married to a Filipino and residing in the Philippines for 3 continuous years. Number 2, they must be of legal age, at least 18 years old. 3, they must possess full civil capacity and legal rights. Number 4, they can support and take care of the child. Number 5, they must prove that they are of good moral character. 6, that they are emotionally and psychologically capable. And 7, that they have not been convicted of a crime involving moral turpitude. In addition, they must also get the consent of the child to be adopted if aged 10 or more. Besides, if they have their own children, they must also get the written consent of their own children who are at least 10 years old. And if the person to be adopted is married, they must get the written consent of the spouse of the adoptee. When all these requirements are complied with, a new birth certificate will be issued and the child will now be truly considered their own. This is Attorney Rosario Olivas Quinto of the Developmental Legal Advocacy Center, College of Law de La Salle University, and www.yourfamilymattersinfo.com.